Wake up, blunt. Brush my teeth, blunt. Breakfast, eggs, coffee and a blunt. Drive to work, blunt. Come back home, blunt. Smoke again, go to bed, and dream about.
I figures you will understand.
We are back with another episode of Blunt Kings.
Welcome to Blunt Kings, motherfucker.
It's episode 9.
Already.
We just passed August. Now we're in September. We're caught up, Omega. How you feel about that?
Man, we caught up to September, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We always catch up on it because we're going, yee. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, now we're jumping into September hip-hop history and this month's hottest 2025 albums.
Blunt Kings, man. We getting it in there for sure. You know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in there. We appreciate y'all. This is your boy, Omega. And always with me, I got my host there, T.O.
Wow, baby. So from the golden era of LL Cool J and Naughty by Nature to the futuristic sounds of Travis Scott and Lil Uzi Vert, the Blunt Kings, us, we are back to roll up hip-hop's past, present, and future into one fire session. Are you ready, Omega?
Man, I've been ready, man. I got it rolled. I'm already lighting it. Let's just get into it like a Blunt King.
So before we jump into September, there was a bunch of albums that came out in August, at the very end of August, that were really good. Suicide Boys, Thy Kingdom Come came out. Yeet dropped another album, Dangerous Summer. The Hilltop Hoods, Fall from the Light.
Gunna, that was an Australian group, right?
Yeah. Gunna, the last one. A lot of people are saying Gunna is the guy now. I don't know.
I heard a lot of people been saying like that one song he did there, that one was just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
That was the one.
We gonna get it in for sure. You know what I mean? This is the Blunt Kings. We talking about this. Hip hop historians there. You know what I'm saying? Recap with y'all just to let you know so that way you don't forget. You know what I mean?
Young Nudie, he dropped Paradise, and Jid dropped God Does Like Ugly. Let's see.
Jid dropped that one there. He's been getting some good one on that.
Rock Marciano and DJ Premier, The Coldest Profession just dropped.
Marciano, I hadn't heard about Rock Marciano in a minute there, but I mean, you know, he East Coast, but he be, you know, planting his feet in the ground strategically.
Dope as fuck, yeah.
He been planting his shit, you know, for a minute.
MGK dropped an album,
whatever.
Last Americana. Yeah, I don't like MGK that much either, but Rio, the Young OG, dropped FLINT. Chance the Rapper dropped Starline. August 15, 2025. Merge dropped Love and Rockets.
Murs, damn.
Yeah, I haven't heard of Murs in a while.
That's some grandpa hip hop right there, as everybody would say. But that's not grandpa hip hop. There we are hip hop. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Tech, where'd you go, man? Come on.
Let's see who else dropped. Evidence dropped The Unlearning Volume 2.
Man, I've been waiting to actually get some free time to listen to that one. You know what I mean? Because Evidence is, you know, like.
You're lucky because look.
I'm here to feed my bubble. If not, I get the weapon. I'm getting what I need and greed to lead to trouble. It leads to the kids stressed out, seeing double. Nothing came from being subtle.
Bro, Seeing Double is the new song, right? And it kind of hit me hard. I just put it into the system today, but it hit me hard when I put it in there, bro, because the reason I have glasses, AO, is because I have double vision. I have an astigmatism.
Really?
And it all came from watching TV. Like
too close?
Sitting too close to the TV. And that's what Evidence was just talking about. You know what I mean? So that kind of hit really hard that our generation, a lot of us that do wear glasses, it's because we were sitting so close to the screen.
My pops used to kick my ass there, man. I'll be standing in front of the TV. Get your ass back. You're standing too close to the TV. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? For you just saying that like that there, I mean, that just confirms sometimes you need to listen to your folks. You know what I mean? For
Definitely.
Yeah. I got you.
Let's see who else dropped. Joey Balance and Bride Hypermouth, or Bray Hypermouth, I'm sorry. Hyper Youth, sorry. Ciara dropped CC. Ghostface Killah drops Supreme Clientele.
Oh, snap.
That's where let's stop and talk about that for a second. Shout out to Raekwon. Shout out to all of the Wu-Tang members. Raekwon actually commented on one of our reels on Instagram.
Shout out to Wu.
And it just makes me want to go harder. It makes A Omega want to go harder
all
on
day.
Hip hop historian stuff.
I'm gonna bust out my wallabies.
We are the Blunt Kings, and we are back with episode 9, and we're just happy to be here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play a little bit from the Ghostface Killah album, Supreme Clientele 2.
Cascade kids rock more glass and a splash you. My goon down project got a Tony Stark statue. I'm like Gandhi on dust. Got young niggas swinging they blade. The chain swinging cats remind me of us. We got 12 keys. Bow, another shot in the door.
The song Georgie Porgy, this is my shit right here, dog.
Out of respect through four in the chest. Heard some niggas in the back with a rude dialect. Screaming cruise direct. You can lose dialect. The dress and blood clot. Bigger fools die west. When
Bruh.
No one tells stories like Ghostface Killah, dog.
I mean, just even the way his pronunciation goes and his, you know, the approach with his vernacular that he decides to use.
No, I agree.
To lay that concrete down for that fucking particular story is, man, y'all ain't gonna touch that spigot, man.
Nah, not
you
at
ain't
all.
gonna touch that spigot, bro.
Nah,
at all.
Shout out Ghostface Killah, man.
Yo, man, we got
watching
you.
you, bro. We
Pretty Tony.
We think you're the illest storyteller in the game. We think that you're the dopest lyricist, kingpin. You know what I'm saying? Supreme kingpin, dog.
E type, man. I gotta respect. I gotta respect, man. Put it down like that for sure.
Let's see who else dropped. Joey Badass dropped an album. Kid Cudi dropped an album. Erykah Badu and The Alchemist dropped an album.
Bruh, that shit is supposed to be nuts over there too, man.
I can't wait till that
for
drops.
my underground hip hop folks there. You know what I mean? That shit is, you know, pretty much 90% Badu and 10% Alchemist, man. I just recently watched a podcast with those two together, and let me tell you that he was intimidated, dog. You know what I mean? He was like, man, it took me a couple of days to get to know her. You know what I mean? I had to make a friend. I had to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
At the end of the day, he was saying like, yo, man, I was busting it down. I was chopping it up with her, and I was showing her beats like if I was doing it for Ev, or if I was doing it for Larry, or if I was doing it for Chains. You know what I mean? Like, you know, for Freddie.
Right.
So, yeah. Again, folks, they're real hip-hop ears. They're, you know, like how Badu says, I bet I'll make you put your phone down.
Shout out Erykah Badu. She's always going to be one of my favorite female
I was smoking
artists.
on that Badu there too a couple days ago, man. Let me tell you that.
Ooh,
It's some
speaking of,
amazing
where was that from? That was from Cookies, right?
Yes, sir.
This episode is not only brought to you by Cookies for the Weed, right? We got some, what is it? Sherbet crossed with
Skittles.
With Skittles.
With Skittles, cuz.
Yeah. That's who's providing us with the bud today. Honestly, and
we want to shout out.
And we're gonna shout out Miss Sativa Diva for sponsoring us today.
Thank you for the shirt, my dear.
T-shirts. Yeah, thank you so much. If you don't know who Sativa Diva is, I'm gonna put her in the picture right here. Yeah, I'll put it right here.
Yeah, got you.
She's been in one music video that I've shot before for LP Gutta.
Okay, yeah, shout out LP.
I met her online, you know what I mean? We're just, we're friends, you know, we talk a lot of business stuff, networking stuff.
Amen,
and,
amen.
She was coming out with these shirts, and she said, who wants to wear these shirts to promote them for me? And I said, throw us a couple, we'll wear them on the podcast, and we got you, girl, you know what I mean? So
yeah. Go check it out there, you know what I mean? Sativa Diva there for sure.
Shout out Sativa Diva.
Got you all day, you know, mad love from your boy A Omega, your boy Val over here, you know what I mean? The whole Blunt Kings conglomerate, we got you there. You know, folks, go check it out.
Welcome to Blunt Kings, motherfucker.
Go check her out, man. She gonna hook you up.
You ready to start, Ayo?
Shit, man. My motor's already started, cut.
All right, 1985, LL Cool J, Radio, the album. LL Cool J's debut album, released in September 1985, is considered a classic in hip-hop history with features like I Can't Live Without My Radio, Rock the Bells, and it showcased LL's charisma and lyrical prowess.
And for me there, I really recognize that there with the LL Cool J, with the too hard for the radio. Dun, dun, you know what I mean? That was the beginning of the real revolution of the 808 era. I will say that was they were Def Jam, you know, Rick Rubin there, you know what I mean?
You were a month old, right?
Simmons there, man. I was a year old player.
A year and a month.
I was a year old.
A year and a month old. I wasn't even born.
Man, that
I
shit.
was 2 months from being born when this album came out.
So by the time, you know, I grew up in, you know, into my, you know, mid-90s there, a lot of people were still playing that. You know what I mean? Like on the radio shows that I would listen to on my boombox,
Right.
my stereo,
Right.
you know. And I had D batteries, you know, 4D batteries, 6D batteries. You know how heavy that shit is?
Yeah, that shit's intense.
Carry that around. But yeah, no, LL Cool J for the radio, I mean, classic there for sure. You know, love it. Go buy it. Put it in your playlist. You know, do all of that. Shout out to LL.
Let's see, 1991, Naughty by Nature drops her self-titled album, Naughty by Nature, released in September 1991. Includes the hit single OPP, helped popularize the group's blend of East Coast hip-hop and party vibe. I love the album. OPP is always going to be one of those jams that you throw
I take
on.
it frame by frame it.
Yeah. It's funny. It's talking about other people's property, but they're really
People
talking about
scratching temples.
other people's pussy.
Vile man, he's not no mental.
Yeah, I've experienced some OPP in the past. It's fun. I
Y'all
guess.
have different names for it now.
Side chicks.
Right. You know what I'm saying? This is Blunt Kings, baby.
Right after that, September 1991 as well, Queen Latifah dropped her second album, Nature of a Sister. It's a mix of hip hop and jazz influences with tracks like Latifah's Had It Up to Here, showcasing her versatility. Queen Latifah is always going to be the queen of rap, as far as, one of the first to ever do it. And now she's making millions in Hollywood, lots of movies,
Very
stuff
true.
like that.
Yeah. Latifah there for sure. As far as her political standpoint on certain things, you know what I mean? UNITY, who you calling you know what I mean? And then also her transition there. I've actually heard her jazz album there like 3-4 years ago, and I just want to say that is a phenomenal album.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was really, really chill, really good on that there for sure. Go check on that there. But you know what I mean? She was always out there, you know what I mean? She was always a little roughneck, you know what I mean? You know, we all can't forget, Set It Off, you know what I'm saying? It looked like Sugar Bear. You know what I'm saying? So
Chloe.
yep, you know how it is there for sure. But yeah, shout out Queen Latifah there. We got you, dog. One love.
Oh yeah, moving along. 1995, Cool G Rap drops 456. Released on September 26, 1995. This album is a staple in East Coast hip hop, known for its intricate lyricism and storytelling. I love Cool G Rap. I remember I got this album in San Diego one time, and it had Cool G Rap and Mobb Deep. It was like an Infamous album, mixtape
Really?
type of thing. And it was when he was with Infamous Records for a minute. And to me, that was like some of the hardest hip hop I've ever heard in my life. Like, just as far as like the beats were concerned, the way that they approached it, the lyrical ability that Cool G Rap has when he's on the mic with like Prodigy and Havoc. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Okay. Cool G Rap wasn't really in, at that time there for sure, 95, I was, just on some straight up West Coast. I was just banging out, you know what I mean? Originally being from, being born in California there, I mean, I was just straight up trying to bang,
Yeah,
dog. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
doing the same thing.
At that time there for sure, I'm like, yo, where's my Ben Davis? Where's my Cortez? You know what I'm saying? Let me get my hairnet on.
You know what's funny is I was the opposite. I was watching, just got done watching like Murder Was the Case on like pay-per-view, and I was like, I want cornrows, and I want a blue flannel, and I want khakis, and I want
we
Chucks.
was all
You know what I
there,
mean?
man.
Like, yeah, like,
for real.
it's so
I want a
crazy.
button up.
It's so crazy
Pendleton.
the influence that hip hop has on.
Man, I'm gonna wear a red Pendleton
us.
next episode.
Yeah, in the second grade, I'm gonna go to Pendleton too. I want to go get one too, dog.
Man, but it's gonna be a polo.
I'm gonna get a yellow or orange one. All right, moving along. RBX.
Let's go.
The RBX Files, also released on September 26, 1995. RBX's debut album, which features his deep voice and vivid narratives, contributing to the G-Funk era's legacy. RBX will always be one of my favorites. I remember hearing him once again. He was on, I think, the Marshall Mathers LP. And he was just saying some intricate ass shit. And I was just like, oh, yeah, this guy exists. And then I went back and started listening to RBX type shit. And then we mentioned him a couple times on the past episodes as well. You like RBX, right?
RBX there too. I mean, wasn't to be honest to Pete there, he wasn't part of my arsenal there. You know,
Okay.
I honestly don't know a song from him. I mean, I probably heard him.
couldn't tell you what
I
to
probably
say
heard
my
him in a
life.
feature there per se there, but
Yeah.
I don't have anything on him per se in my playlist. And again, I'm sorry for.
He's kinda like one of those, like-
I apologize to all the RBX fans out there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, again, too, 95 man. You know, was doing a lot of banging out there.
Yeah.
You know, that one got away from me there for
All right,
sure.
moving along. 2005, Little Brother released The Minstrel Show, released on September 13th, 2005. This album is critically acclaimed for the commentary on portrayal of African Americans in the media with tracks like Cheatin' and Lovin' It. I believe we have Lovin' It.
Loving it there for sure. I'm gonna take over and talk about Little Brother there for sure. I mean, again, Fonte, Big Pooh, and DJ Ninth Wonder there for sure. If you don't know,
Ninth Wonder is so sick.
yeah,
Ninth Wonder
Yeah.
is so sick. Sorry.
he is just like the NPC cat there for sure. He's so smooth, so sly, so slick with his, you know, his beat productions on that NPC that, you know, really makes the guys stand out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because he caters to the way that they sing and the way that they approach their rap lyrics and whatnot. You know what I mean? They're very in tune to each other there, from the artist to the producer, and you know, and it's a great thing. You know what I mean? Like it's always beautiful when you can see that trio, you know, just take over.
Watching a lot of other states, y'all touring us right now, and it feels so beautiful.
This is Loving It.
Performing in blackface tonight. It's my nigga, Joe Scudder. He coming up a little bit later on the show. I just want to thank y'all for just tuning in. It's like this.
I love that beat.
Yo, when Tay pull his verses out, promoters pull their purses out. That money for a purchase out. That charge card that they swipe for the worst amounts. Cause this is business, not personnel.
Oh,
I love that. This is business, not personnel.
That's that Fonte, man.
Yeah.
Fonte, that's my tickalo that for sure, man. And that's some straight up. That's the Kakalackas, man. You know what I'm saying? That's in the Carolinas right there. You know what I'm saying? They're from
Carolina.
yeah, they from Durham. You know what I mean?
Throw your hands up. Take your shirt off.
And man, anytime I Fonte just be dope. You know, Pooh with the other lyrics, and then with the beats to back it up. You know what I mean? You have two different styles of approach on the lyricism side, and it was a great album there for sure. Anybody that don't know about it, very good storytelling there. You know what I mean? Hence the theme there, the minstrel show there. So going to be a lot of references and a lot of skits there. You know what I mean? Portraying the television era that we all grew up in. So it's kind of like a breath of fresh air, and like to kind of go down memory path there. So I would say that your boy A Omega would say go recommend that one for the week for y'all.
Damn, this bud is so good, dude. I'm going to have to go back.
I'm telling you, man. I got you this week, player.
It's really good. All right, moving along. DJ Quick drops Trauma, also released on September 13th, 2005. DJ Quick's album, which blends West Coast funk with introspective lyrics showcasing his production skills. We love DJ Quick.
Quick stuff.
Anytime he's mentioned on the show, we got to give him a shout out.
Bow down
He's,
right away, man. My DJ Quick, man.
He's actually one of the producers that taught Dre a lot of things on how to make things go good in the studio, make things sound good or sound a certain way. And I don't think he gets enough flowers or respect for showing a lot of these
Godfather of that
production
G-Funk,
skills.
baby.
Not only just in the G-Funk, but like how to do recording. Like
the clarity and
tactics
clearing up and
stuff like that.
approach.
Yeah, and tracking and stuff, you know. So shout out to DJ Quick, man. We love you, bro.
Yo, Quick, stay up, man.
All right, moving along. 2015, Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly, released on March 15th, 2015. This album is a masterpiece of jazz, funk, and spoken word, addressing themes of race, identity, and self-worth. Really good album. I love it. One of my favorite songs on the album when he's like doing like that poetry shit, and he's all, "This dick ain't free. I mean, baby." He just starts going off on this big old tangent about, like, you know how girls, like, you know, that they say that this pussy ain't free and shit like that. So he was like flipping the narrative.
So he was
like,
addressing
like,
the-
fuck you, bitch.
yeah, he was
This
addressing
dick
it there.
ain't free.
Right,
I mean,
right.
baby, let me tell you, it don't buy two rovers in a band. It don't invite no.
That's funny as
like,
shit.
he was just going off on this big old tangent, dog, and it was like since that moment, I was like, this motherfucker is psycho, and I love it. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And ever since then, I've been like a hardcore Kendrick Lamar fan. He got a lot of accolades for this, and he deserved every one. So, all right, moving along. Speaking of Kendrick Lamar, Drake dropped. If you're reading this, it's too late. Released February 13th, 2015. This mixtape showcases Drake's introspective side and tracks like Energy and Know Yourself. Resonating with the fans. I don't remember really listening to I've never really got out of my way to be like, oh my god, the new Drake album dropped. Let me listen to it. But
sorry.
But then again, I'm not a bitch or I'm not a girl. Sorry. Either way, girls and bitches could be male and female, honestly, or non-binary if you will. Moving along, 2016, Isaiah Rashad. He drops The Sun's Tirade. Released on September 2nd, 2016. This album is a blend of Southern hip-hop with introspective lyrics exploring themes of mental health and personal growth. I like Isaiah Rashad a lot.
Remember when he first popped off?
Yeah, no, with that song with him and Kendrick and J-Rock, I believe, right?
Yep.
That was, I would honestly...
We jammed that like a lot.
Well, because you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of like the West Coast version of, remember that song on the...
I came, I seen, I conquered.
Is that the one on the High Technology? No, the High Technology song, the one that had Nas on it and had the flute. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was music.
Yeah, it reminded me of the West Coast version of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was like super gritty, super grimy, but still the beat was just as smooth as the DJ High Tech beat. You know what I mean?
Right. It had good flow to it.
Yeah,
you know, good. It was flowetry. You know
yeah,
I mean, at that time there for sure. Yeah, shout out Isaiah Rashad there. You know what I mean? The whole TD camp there. You know what I mean? Keeping it real, holding it down there for sure. But yeah, I don't really remember that one per se that really stood out for me to like really resonate with it.
Well, when I listen to Isaiah Rashad, I usually just throw on like Isaiah Rashad radio on Spotify and just whatever plays. You know what I mean? So I probably heard something along the way from this, but not sat there and listened to the whole album, honestly. So,
right, it's kind of hard there. You know what I mean? Because
there's so much music coming out nowadays. Like,
it's so hard to
be able to
man.
work, raise kids, and keep up on hip hop history.
And current events.
Is quite
everything else there.
It's doable, but
yeah,
takes a lot of time. You know what I mean?
You can get a little ass chapping it.
Yeah. Moving along, Mac Miller drops The Divine Feminine, released on September 16, 2016. This album marked a departure from Miller's previous work, incorporating elements of jazz and R&B, and was poised for its mature themes, and musical evolution.
Yo, so Mac, you know, rest in peace first off.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller. Everyone remembers this shit. This is the shit with Anderson .Paak. This is what I mean. Like, he switched it up, and this is when he started.
I know I ain't a saint if it ain't too late. Well, I can't keep on losing. Run away so fast from a heart like gold, but it break like glass.
Yeah, I love that shit, dude.
Miller there for sure was definitely one of those younger artists there that really caught into his feel and knew where everything was shifting into at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He knew that this is where he wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? He had good musical background. You know what I mean? His ear was stretched very far to the ground. You know what I mean? He knew what he wanted to do, you know, and still to this day, a lot of the older generation cats there, Bun B, you know, even Talib Kweli there, you know, still give Mac his praises there because he was one of those young old souls there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
There's a documentary coming out about him, right?
And and man, there's gonna be some really interesting stuff to say.
New song came out.
A lot of people are gonna be excited there. So, you know, Mac Miller fans, watch out. You know what I mean? But for sure, shout out Mac Miller.
Rest in peace, Mac.
Rest in peace, my friend. You know, but we're still jamming your music down there, baby.
Fuck yeah! All right, moving along. 2017, Ghostface. He drops Hexada.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's Spanish or not, so I don't know how to say that. Anyway, released September 5th, 2017. This album blends elements of hip hop, metal, industrial, showcasing Ghostface's unique style and earning him a dedicated fan base. He does have a big fan base. I do see a lot of people with Ghost Main shirts on. His videos are dope. The songs are really good. They're like Mayday, you know what I mean? They dropped an album also, Search Party, 2017. Moving along, 2018, Bad Baby. She released on September 19th. This debut mixtape introduced Bad Baby on the hip-hop scene, featuring a blend of trap beats and confrontational lyrics. Catch me outside, how about that? I'm back. We're back, Ayo. The Blunt Kings are back. I know.
I love it.
I know,
man.
fans. I'm sorry you guys can't see my face right now. As soon as I get my Hollywood smile, you guys will be able to see my face. But I am in the process of reconstructing my whole face right now. Long story short,
Bear with us.
Yeah,
Bear with us.
I got hurt. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say. All right.
But
Let's
I
see.
gonna stop a warrior.
We're gonna stop right there, actually, at me being hurt because I'm all hurt, dog. I'm all sad, dog.
Can't keep a good guy
Just
down.
kidding. No, we're gonna
Just
come.
can't keep a good
We're gonna
guy
come back
down.
after this break with some Cypress Hill, Post Malone, Da Baby, and more. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, man. I know I sound like a lisping buffoon, but
Share, influence, and comment.
at least A Omega has the good teeth and the good voice right now. You
I
know
don't
what I
know what he's
mean?
talking about. I never had. Never had.
We'll be back.
Got the face only your mother could love.
We'll be back in 2 seconds.
It's the Blunt Kings.
Peace. All right, we are back with episode 9 of Blunt Kings. I want to start it off a little something like this. You remember this shit, Ayo?
Man, this blew my mind when this came out.
Bro, Be Real is I'm gonna be real about Be Real real quick.
Breath of fresh air.
Bro, he's one of the dopest voices and lyricists in hip hop history. Super gangster motherfucker from East LA, right?
Yes, sir. Lived a couple blocks away in a different neighborhood right there. He lived in man, right there, man.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with Be Real.
Nope.
Like, you want to fuck with him musically and weed wise, but you don't want to fuck with him on some beef shit. You know what I mean? Be Real is probably one of the realest motherfuckers in the game, and one of the kindest too. Like, we met him when we opened up for his birthday in City of Industry. Really cool guy. Again, I always tell
Snoop was DJing.
yeah, Snoop was DJing. Too Short was there. Sugar Free was there. Afro Man. We got Afro Man's contact information. That shit was so fun.
Cinco
We
Soldado.
that was the pinnacle of our career. You're gonna hear us talk about that day a lot. When we bumped into Be Real, before we even said what up to him, I was trying to stick my camera, and I always tell this story. I don't know. I probably told it on Blunt Kings episode 1. But I stuck my phone into the tent where he was at, because remember we had our own little like...
yeah, we had our own little cabana area.
Yeah, like they had like
So,
20,
private
30
area.
cabanas, and each artist had one. And since we were an opening act and we paid to open up, they had us one, and we were like tucked away in the back, and everyone else had all the dope ones near the trailers and shit. But they did feed us. They did give us free drinks, free beers, free everything. That shit was dope as fuck.
Loved it. It was good to be home.
And that was on your birthday, dog. That was on B Real's birthday. So that's why anytime Cypress Hill gets brought up, I always bring up B Real's birthday, because that was one of our pinnacle moments as TIO, the inspired
And
ones.
we were happy to all be there and contribute to the hip hop. You know what I mean? And it was a blessing.
We're smoking all kinds of Jungle Boys, and we met some other dude that had luchador mask on. I forgot his name. Do you remember his name?
He was Tio or something else.
Yeah, we called him Tio Patron because he came and he brought me a big old Patron bottle, and it was sick, dude.
That was crazy. It was good times.
Moving
man.
along, 2019, Post Malone drops Hollywood's Bleeding, released September 6th. This album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. Features a blend of hip hop, rock, and pop elements. I like Post Malone. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. You know, they say that he's fighting a lot of demons for selling his soul. You know, that happens in the music industry. And what we have to realize is, as fans, right? FANS, fans, not stands. I have a really bad lisp right now. What we have to realize as fans is that we're going to witness these artists go through these hardships, right? And a lot of people aren't going to understand it. But when you really dive into it and like try to understand what they're going through. Like right when remember they seen Michael Jordan crying after he won the NBA Finals, right?
Yes.
And he was crying like a baby, right? Like
Yeah.
you only cry like that when you're thinking about life and when you're thinking about death, and that's the best way I could put that that cry.
I would say that, and also getting some sense of fulfillment.
Well, no, but
Maybe you finally hit that note where hey, you know what, my efforts have been met.
no,
You know what
my
I mean?
point was that too. But my point was that they say that he was crying because that was the year.
Oh, right.
That was the year they said that he sacrificed his father.
Oh, that was like how Gilly.
right.
When he was signing that paper and he was rocking with that big old bottle back and forth.
and they're listening to
all
the
of that.
song
You're right,
"Sacrifices"
right.
by John
Right.
Legend and someone else in the background. Yeah,
Got you,
It's that same exact shit. You guys,
Right.
like that's what you guys have to witness. And I'm kind of going crash out mode in Blunt Kings right now, but I just want you guys to realize that a lot of these artists go through these hardships, and this is why. All right, moving along. The Baby drops Kirk, released on September 27, 2019. This album also debuted at number 1 on the the Billboard 200,
What?
showcasing the Baby's energetic delivery and catchy hooks.
The Baby there. He's
My grandmama and shit. I got the number 1 record, they acknowledge the jit. They going crazy when they play it, head bobbing and shit.
I like
And I'm
his
so
flow,
fucked up
honestly.
thinking
I
about
really
my
do
father
like
and
his
shit.
flow.
They found him dead a couple days before I started to it. Same day I flew back to the city from Miami. I was out there with the fam, just looking at my door, thinking to myself like, damn, my baby looks just like my dad. Same time I got the news, my shit was number 1. That's fucked up. That shit.
Imagine going through that. Imagine losing your dad.
bro.
And then you look over at your daughter and she looks exactly like your dad. And then you get a phone call and you're like, hey, your album's number 1. And then and I hate to say this, dog, but it goes back to the same thing we were just talking about. You never know who's sacrificing who to get where they need to be. And it's really sad.
It's crazy.
All right, moving on. 2020, Nas, King's Disease. This is the first album that he dropped as Hit Boy, right?
Yes.
He had Little Durk, Big Sean on it. This album was Grammy worthy. He got his first Grammy for Best Hip Hop Album for this.
Bitch, I'm in a good mood, good groove, pull me up. The plane leaving 30, fix your life, hurry up. Aki writes peace, putting curry over duck.
That was.
I love Nas, dog. Nas is always going to be my number 1 MC that I will always say that I was influenced by, and A Omega can contest this.
Oh, guaranteed.
I bought every Nas,
turned me on.
every Nas album, every Nas mixtape, every Nas lyric was printed.
Shit, you even got me buying Nas vinyl for my pops and shit. Man.
Yeah, I studied Nas probably more than, I would say Nas and Big L I studied the most, and then I moved along and started studying like the horrorcore rappers that we were into and stuff like that. But Nas,
the King's Disease there, you know what I mean? It was just a something new. It was a good approach for Nas there too, just to be able to, approach new, his style with new beats, new production. And, that, again, that all comes with growth. You know what I mean? As an artist there, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're portrayed to have a certain style because you're from a certain era there.
It's like a god.
But at the end of the day, you got to move. You got to be versatile. You got to adapt. You got to move and groove and, be moving and doing through these streets.
and that song was called 27 Summers, by the way. So that means he's been doing this shit consistently for 27 years strong in the game.
Yeah, and that was...
I don't know who told you that. Now look, I know you on that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas.
Got me doing like that, man.
You're not seeing Nas, you know what I mean? All right, moving along. Run the Jewels drops Run the Jewels 4. You love this album.
Man, Run the Jewels there for sure. I mean, anything that they do there for sure. This one was like very, you know what I mean, politically, charged lyrics and, dynamic production, but it was like real heavy with the more of the rock aspect of it there. You know what I mean? So if you were looking for like that heavy guitar and like that hip hop with that high energy sound from Run the Jewels, you were going to get more of that from this album there.
Right.
Very good project there. You know what I'm saying? I got to say it's probably like 7 out of 10 for me.
Yeah,
You know
shout
what
out
I
to
mean?
LP. Shout out to Killer Mike. You know what I mean?
Been doing their thing for a long time, and they're good together.
Yeah,
That's
dope.
what makes it work.
Dope ass duo.
For sure.
All right, moving along. You read these two, the 2021 ones.
Which are the 2022s?
The 21s.
Right there for sure. So, Little Sims. Sometimes I might be introvert there.
Sometimes.
Released on September 3rd, 2021 there. This album was praised for its introspective themes and cinematic production there, earning Sims critical acclaim there. You know what I mean? I don't know who these cats are. I have no
We
idea who
said
these
that shit
cats
at the
are.
same exact time. Never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
But I'm pretty sure we're going to have to check them out, honestly. If they made it to the list, you know, you guys got to understand, I create these lists with a specific format. So when they pop back up, it has to be underground, because I always say, give me all the underground and mainstream drops. You know what I mean? So this has to be some deep underground shit that we got to check out. Along with this, More Mother, Black Encyclopedia of the Air.
Yeah, so
I've never
supposedly
heard of
this was released on September 10th on 2021 there. This album blends hip hop with jazz and spoken word there, featuring collaborations with artists like Pink Sifu there and Elucid there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Never heard of them. But we're going to have to check them out.
Yeah,
Not that we're
guaranteed
never
there.
going to check them out.
well, we're always into something new. You know what I mean? Like we all got to get out of our way. So
Yeah.
you know, there's not a lot of new stuff
And
that
this is
comes
how
our
we-
way.
This is how you find new groups, right?
Of course.
Like you go, oh, who are they? Check them out, and you listen to like 5-6 tracks, and then you get to track 7, and you're like, oh my god, this is the sickest.
Sometimes digging in the crates there
Track I've
isn't
ever heard in
digging
my
in the
life.
old times. There, it's digging in with the
New
now and the
times, yeah.
new.
Yep,
You know, in the
exactly.
present there
Exactly.
for sure. So
Yeah, so we
that's
still
why we keep that
still got
open
some
mind.
digging to do.
Yeah, all day. It's never
I'm not
job.
gonna not admit that. You know what I mean?
Hell no.
2022, Kid Cudi drops Intergalactic.
Ooh, Cudi.
I like
Cudi.
I like Cudi.
Man, my sister
He
and
makes
my
good
brother-in-law, they love the heck out of some Cudi.
Oh yeah, they got 9 kids.
Gotcha.
Got you,
You know what I'm
Ruben.
saying?
Got you, boo boo.
But Cudi there, you know what I mean? Just a great artist there, you know what I mean? Well-rounded artist. I mean, we all liked him since Day and Night, you know what I mean? You know, and to come out with
Day
two
and
different
Night.
versions of that song in 1 year and have 2 different genre of artists there.
Well, they say that that's Kanye's song.
Like that mix there between like the album that he did with Day and Night with like more of the street version, and then when he did it with the club techno,
Oh,
kind of
yeah. But you know, there's a Mandela effect on that song. They say that Kanye is the original person that came out with the song, and everyone thinks it's Kid Cudi.
What?
Yeah, it's weird, but we all know it's
Wow.
Kid Cudi. It's just like one of those glitch in the Matrix
Okay,
type things.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Got you there for
All
the
right.
show, but shout out Cudi.
Yeah, moving along. Freddie Gibbs, he dropped Soul Sold Separately. God, that was an awful one. You say it.
Oh man, Freddie Gibbs sold separately there. You know what I'm saying? My soul was sold separately. That's
For the
all it
fans,
is,
just so
you
you
know
guys
what I'm
know, just get some perspective. I don't know if I accidentally looked at the camera or not, but I'm missing 4 teeth and my lips are busted.
Don't
so
worry about it, cuz.
that's why I sound like
good.
this. No, it's a podcast. We gotta
That's what
talk.
we do.
We gotta
Blunt
talk about.
kings.
We gotta talk about this shit. I'm being blunt, bro.
What the fuck?
Still smoking a blunt, puffing it like a jack-o'-lantern. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna hold him down though.
Oh yeah, dude.
I keep a good guy down. But yeah, Freddie Gibbs there for sure. That was released on September 30th of 2022. This album received critical acclaim for its lyrical proneness there and production, solidifying Freddie Gibbs' status in the hip hop community.
Freddie Gibbs is a dope dog, and he's another one, like kind of like
Well, he is solid though too.
he's like Be Real though, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
coming from that Indiana.
yeah,
you know?
he's definitely one of the realest motherfuckers in the rap game, just like Be Real.
He was fucking up with Jeezy back in the day. You know what I mean?
You don't
I know
want
they
to
had
fuck
some-
with him.
No.
you
And then now hooking up with the Alchemist. I mean,
you can't fuck with him now.
Yeah, and he already did the album before, so they just followed up with another one. and
Alfredo 2.
Yeah, don't. I just say,
Out now.
Just
Go
go
get it.
observe, listen, and you
Make
know,
sure you guys go check
yeah.
that shit out.
go do your homework.
Straight up. All right, moving along. 2023, Vic Mensa drops Victor. I like Vic Mensa. He's like another real rapper from Chicago.
Okay.
I dropped the album on September 22nd. Introspective lyrics as always, and a blend of hip hop and rock elements as well. He is definitely a rock star. Along with A Boogie with the Hoodie.
Okay.
Me versus Myself.
All new upcoming cats there. They all been around for about 8-10 years so far.
Yep. And then 2024, J. Cole drops The Fall Off.
Cole. Yeah, man.
Dog, that beat reminds me of like an old school Tupac song, dog.
Man.
I'm gonna play it one more time. Like, listen to that last part. Tell me that doesn't sound like something like Pac would come back in on like. And I tell you, for my enemy, I was drinking on the Hennessy. You know what I'm saying?
That remind me of being a little teeny bopper, man. I must that take me back to feeling like 12 years old, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah, no,
for
straight
sure.
up.
I seen Cole in concert once, and it was a good show.
You said it was a good show, right?
Man, he was dope on it. There
You went with
sure.
B-Dog, right?
Yeah, with Brent Tone.
Yeah,
sure.
shout out Brent Tones. We got to get him on here. He's in the process of getting his set up. Eske.
And we had a good concert there. 21 was there, you know what I mean? But yeah, shout out J. Cole, man, for sure. That song, that shit went hard.
Yeah. Megan Thee Stallion dropped Traumazine. Traumazine, sorry. Released on September 22nd, 2024.
Promethazine.
Yeah. I don't know. She deserved to be shot in the foot. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. I'm being blunt. No, I'm being blunt and crashing out at the same time. Fuck Megan Thee Stallion.
Wow.
A stallion is a male horse, by the way, just so everybody knows. 2025, Travis Scott drops Utopia and got dissed by the Clips. Lil Uzi Vert drops the Pink tape because he's pink. And then now let's move on to the ones that are going to be dropping now of September 5th. Your favorite DJ and producer, Static Selecta.
Static Selecta.
Was P and the Mussolini, Choose or Lose.
Okay. That's going to be good with Mussolini.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look at DJ Freshman fucking with him recently there. So that's going to be hard hitting. You know what I mean?
September 9th, Daz Dillinger is going to drop Retaliation.
Okay, yeah. Get Back 3.
Revenge in the Get Back 3, yeah.
Okay. I can't wait to see what that's about. It's going with Daz on the Dillinger. That's always Daz.
And then September 12th, 48, or what is it, 4 Bats?
4 Bats still shining there.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. R&B hip hop there, you know what I mean? Kind of collabo there for sure.
King ISO.
Yep, King ISO, the Ghetto Psycho.
Tied to Dolla Sign.
Strange music there.
Tycoon dropping soon.
Okay, yeah. Yep, that's going to be dope.
Oh, this one's going to be sick. Locksmith and the Heatmakers.
Yeah, the Heatmakers.
Wine and Circus. Oh, he's going to go off on you motherfuckers.
Yeah, his beats are fucking retarded.
He's gonna go off so bad on the
Locksmith,
internet.
dude? Yeah,
and the Illuminati and everything, dog. It's going to be so sick.
Open season.
Shout out to Locksmith. I don't want to look at the camera because they're going to clown me, but Locksmith, you are one of the dopest MCs I've ever seen on the planet, straight up.
For sure. Yeah, give it up to him, man. Then with the production of the Heatmakers there, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, that's like super gritty.
That shit's going to be so crazy.
Gritty.
September 19th.
Like a chopped beef, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, September 19th, something from the underground, something from the mainstream are dropping. Atmosphere is going to drop Gestures.
Okay.
And Cardi B is going to drop Am I the Drama?
Might be.
Yeah. Moving on. I like Cardi B. I think she's hilarious, dude. Like,
she's a character herself.
Like, her butt might smell from her BBL.
You are whatever. She's just funny though.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
She's a funny, genuine person.
Yeah,
I can see it.
You can't judge people on their butt stench. September 28th, Doja Cat's gonna be dropping VIE. It sounds like she's teasing me. Like, you know how I say "wow" whenever I'm about to drop a verse. It sounds like she's dropping a whole album just to tease that very moment of me saying.
Oh my gosh!
And if that's true, Doja Cat, if that's true, come get some, you little bum. I take the cake from under the baker's thumb. If you know what I mean.
That's funny.
Let's see.
Get you one.
Jerry Robinson is dropping Hella High Water. Strange music.
Strange music there.
Yo, Tech, where'd you go, man? Come on.
I know. I'm so glad I got that on the first push. Kanye West is dropping Bully. I love Kanye West.
Easy.
I think he's hilarious. Princess Nokia is dropping Girls. And Busta Rhymes is dropping Vengeance.
I have no idea. There, Nokia, Princess Nokia. I don't even.
What
know
other albums have you heard that are dropping this month, Ayo?
Man, actually,
Did we name them all?
we did.
Did we?
Yeah. We named all the ones that was coming out there.
We're fucking good.
As far as our preferable stuff,
We are fucking good.
It's different there. You know what I mean? Like, I have some other stuff coming out on like more independent, kind of quiet stuff there. You know what I mean? I know
what?
there's some. I'm keeping it chill there. You know what I mean? I kind of.
They're gonna have to wait a whole.
all my diamonds.
I'm glad they have to wait a month for these podcasts because these ones are the ones that really hit the hardest for us because we know so much about hip hop, and then we want to dive into a lot of the new hip hop that's coming out.
That's what I'm saying. I can't look in the past anymore because we know a lot of it there for sure.
Yeah.
So we got to look, with what's going on now and what everybody else is listening to there. You know what I mean? Which helps us to keep us corrected there, and also how to be more blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think having no audience in the background is helpful. I think us having our staff meetings, if you will, are really helpful. It's just a really good program that we're bringing not only New Mexico, but the
Hip hop community.
The world of YouTube.
Yep.
In the hip hop community. Yeah, sorry, I got the hiccups.
You're good.
Holla if you hear me.
Holla if you hear me. Man, the smoke went down the wrong tube, because we blunt kings, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day there, we want to say thank you for, keeping it real with us there, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Viewers like you there, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, share, like, subscribe, comment.
Tell your friends.
Let us know
all your hip hop homies say, hey,
what you like there. You know,
these guys are coming out with some hip hop episodes. Check them out. You like hip hop? Check it out.
We touch on all aspects of the hip hop community, the hip hop world there for sure. From old to new to current. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just
what I'm excited about.
What's up, man?
The guests.
Oh,
we're gonna be bringing guests
pretty soon.
I can't say guests.
We're gonna get the guests. So
we're gonna be fun. I know we're gonna be getting Zilla Bones on the show.
Oh snap, Zilla!
We're gonna be getting JX on the show.
Man, y'all don't know.
We're gonna be getting who else did I was really excited about getting on the show? Like underground rappers. We're gonna be getting J Dot and Sirius the Marvel. Right?
Oh yes.
From Primate Records.
Yeah, from Primates there. Yeah.
And a couple others. You know what I'm saying?
So we got some stuff coming in there, folks.
Yeah, we're gonna be tapping in with all the underground and the mainstream rappers that are in New Mexico and the world, if you will. And we're gonna be bringing them on the show. So
it's only the beginning.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. We're just episode 9. We have so much more to go. Like
we're gonna capitalize on a lot of stuff.
As long as hip hop keeps going, we're gonna keep going, and that's all we can say. My name's T.O. Vile.
It's your boy Omega with the funky dope flavor, my folks.
And you are
welcome to Blunt Kings, motherfucker.
Watching Blunt Kings, episode 9, September. Next month we're gonna do all the October drops.
Oh snap! I'm a Libra.
And then all the ones that we missed in September. We're
gonna catch you up.
We have time. Let's do something that we haven't done in a while. Who's your top 5 rappers from New Mexico? I'm gonna hit you with it on episode 9.
No, you ain't doing this to me.
Episode 9, dog.
You ain't doing this to me, cuz.
Let's do it. All right, you want me to go? Let's go 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Dude, no, man, come on now, dude. Let's not do this.
No,
please.
Let's do this.
I don't want to do this.
Okay, let's not do the one. Okay, let's not do the ones from New Mexico. Let's do the ones that live in New Mexico.
Oh, let's do Chicago.
No. The ones that live, that are from other states that are here in New Mexico. That's a good one.
I'm not tapped in. I don't know anybody.
We are.
I don't know anybody.
We don't know anybody?
I don't know anybody.
I'm going to say, okay, my number, I'm going to
go.
My number 5.
Nobody.
is going to be Chicago. Shy. Rest in peace, Shy. 4 is going to be Ronnie from UBR. He's from Barstow, California. 3 is going to be OG Charlie Black. Remember him? From Memphis.
Yeah, man.
Number 2 is going to be... This is where it gets hard because I know who my number 1 is. My number 2, that's from out of state. I'm going to say J-Zo because he's from out of state. My number 1 is going to be Crazy Earth, the Scholar. And the album that he did with Shorty Badmouth, because Shorty's from New York, you know what I mean? So I'm going to say that. I'm going to say those are my top 5.
Those are pretty hard hitters, for sure.
What do you say?
And now we're gonna leave it at that there, folks, for sure.
AO agrees with me.
I'm not doing anything like that. I'm good. I'm alright. Real though.
We're gonna on episode
keep it quiet.
On episode 99, we'll do our favorite rappers from New Mexico for sure.
Yeah,
but these are the ones that are our favorite rappers that are in New Mexico right now that are definitely from different states. So shout out to you guys. We are the Blunt Kings. I love to hit A Omega with these little surprise lists.
Always be fucking with you.
We'll do Chicago next month for sure. I promise.
Yeah.
We'll do the Windy City and the Windy Month. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But yeah, this is Blunt Kings.
It's your boy A Omega with the funky dope flavor. Thank you for tuning in there. I mean, we got mad love for y'all
all day. And it's your boy T.O.
Y'all stay up.
Peace.